And joining us here on the pregame show on the HCTV live stream, it's Red Devils senior Jesus Vargas. Jesus, last home game, at least regular season. What are your emotions going into this game tonight against Ridge?
My emotions they're pretty much mixed. They're like up and down. I'm excited, but I'm excited mostly because we haven't beat that team and it's been a while since we beat them. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to play them as a team. I think we have a great connection as a team, so we might have a chance to beat them, actually.
So it's been a lot of days, a lot of hard work here at Central, taking the field one last time, and you have to assume that you make the playoffs, you may get a home game, you may not. But what are your thoughts kind of taking Stewart Field for the last time?
Well, my last thoughts, it's just kind of sad at this point because it could be my last home game as the season goes on. But I hope we can really make it to states and then qualify and then hopefully win it all.
Jesus, what is it like coming off the 2 wins? Obviously, wins build confidence. It's kind of common sense. But how do you guys feel heading into this game?
I think we're feeling great as a team. As you know, we lost a couple of our starters, but there's a lot of new people that are coming up and stepping up as a team, and I just think we have a great connection.
Jesus, finally, as we talked about this being the last game, what has the experience, this ride, been like for you playing for the Red Devils?
The experience has been a great time. It's been probably what I'm mostly look forward to at school, practice, and games, and it's just a great thing. I will forever remember these moments.
That was Red Devils senior Jesus Vargas. Stay tuned for the Red Devils against the Ridge Red Devils next here on the HCTV live stream.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hunterdon Central Regional High School's Stewart Memorial Field for today's Pink Out Senior Celebration here with the Basking Ridge Red Devils and Hunterdon Central Red Devils. Prior to the beginning of today's game, we will be announcing our seniors in the following order. The Hunterdon Central dance team followed...
Football's going first.
Oh, football? That's not what you told me.
Sorry, football's first.
Correction, the Hunterdon Central football seniors will be going first. Who's next?
Cheer.
Followed by the Hunterdon Central cheer squad and the Hunterdon Central dance team captains. And to kick it off, the first senior of today's senior night to be commemorated is Dylan Alston. Dylan is escorted by his parents, Alicia and Marshall, and sister, Devin. Tell me when for next, Jesse. Right when they stop for photos, or you want me to wait? Now? You'll get it figured out. And the next Hunterdon Central senior is Xavier Artiaga, escorted by his parents, Mariella and Doug, sister Isabella, and brothers Troy and Logan. Is it Kyle Etair? How do you say his last name? Etair? Yeah. And the next senior, Kyle Etair, escorted by his parents Heather and Jonathan and brother Ethan. And the next Red Devil senior, Tyler Farley, escorted by his parents, Alina and Devin, and sister, Kira. And next is Quentin Fisher. Quentin escorted by his parents, Peggy and Randy, brother Randy, Grandma Pam, Uncle Brian, and cousin Braden. And next is Hunterdon Central senior Zachary Fullen, escorted by parents Trish and Steve and brother Doug. And next up, we have Hunterdon Central senior Brady Funk, escorted by his mom, Colleen. And the next Red Devil, Alex Kagan, escorted by his parents, Shashi and Mark. And next, it's Harrison Marr, escorted by his parents Linda, David, and Ty, and sisters Vivian and Rosie. And the next Red Devil senior, Devin Marrero, escorted by parents Jen and Jason, stepdad Brent, and sister Jade. And next we have Zachary Murphy, escorted by his parents Nina and Scott. And the next Red Devil senior, Alex Piccoli, escorted by his parents Nicole and Nick and sisters Kira and Lily.
What's his number? Gabriel Placide. I'd just say Placide. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
And next we have the Red Devil, Gabriel Placide, escorted by his aunt Charlene and uncle Nadal. And next, the Red Devil, Demetrius Preston, escorted by parents Stephanie and Charles and sister Charlotte. And the next Red Devil, Owen Ryberg, escorted by his sister Lily. And the next Red Devil senior, it's Edwin Sanchez, escorted by Mother Nicole, grandfather Fred, Aunt Naomi, and cousin Marlon. And the next Red Devil, it's Matthew Smith, escorted by parents Christina and Brad. And the next Red Devil, it's Tyler Sook, escorted by parents Laurel and Tom, brothers Brandon, Nicholas, and Timothy. And the next Red Devil, it's Jesus Vargas, escorted by parents Teresa and Jose and sister Rosa.
Simon, coin toss anthem.
Is this for Walter? Yes. Yeah. Just say it like normal. Don't change a thing. Should I say not here with us today or no? Okay. Just however it is written there. Yep, that's fine. And the last Hunterdon Central Red Devil senior to be commemorated, it's Jerry Walther, escorted by parents Jamie and John, sister Julia, and the senior football team. Dance team next, Jesse? Oh, you cheer next. Okay, just tell me, give me the cue. Oh no, wait, the clock's still got 16 minutes. We're good. 18 on yours. Nice.
No, 16. We're good.
And next up for tonight's senior night commemoration is the Hunterdon Central dance team. Cheer team, my correction. The first senior cheer member to be commemorated, it's Maya Beck, escorted by her parents Laura and Dan Beck. They gave me a sheet and doesn't have the team name on it.
What was it? It said the dance team for the cheer people.
No, it just doesn't have anything, and I just brain farted. And next, we have senior cheer member Maddie Costello, escorted by her parents Rihanna and Craig Costello. And the next dance team member, Lindsay Chudy, escorted by her parents Beth and Nate Chudy. And the next cheerleader to be commemorated, it's Mia G, escorted by her parents Jeannie and Mark G. And the next cheer member to be commemorated, it's Sadie Importico, escorted by her parents Carol and Bill Importico. And the next cheer squad member, it's Lauren Kazmarek, escorted by her parents Lauren and Kyle Kazmarek. And the next cheer member, it's Kelly McKenna, escorted by her mom, Amy McKenna. And the last cheer member of tonight's senior night celebration, it's Anna Claire St. John, escorted by her parents Eileen Daly and Tom St. John. And now for the announcing of our Hunterdon Central Dance Team seniors. We'll be starting off with dancer Annabelle Allentoff, escorted by Albin Allentoff. And the next dance team member, it's senior dancer Haley Arnold, escorted by Barry, Kim, Avery, and Mackenzie Arnold. And the next senior dancer, it's Anna Lavarini, escorted by Charlie, and Vinny Carlavarini.
Not yet.
And the next senior dancer, it's Kendra DiLiberto, escorted by Frank, Julie, and Dominic DiLiberto.
They got about 3-4 more to go.
And the next senior dancer, it's Elizabeth Cole, escorted by Dawn and Michael Cole.
Did Mr. Last say that during the announcements today? No. So you were on there. It was like on the end of the announcements, like when they announced the sports Kelly was like, and the boys take on Rage in the battle.
And the next senior dancer, it's Alana Mejias Estremera, escorted by Diego and Delma Mejias.
I got added onto that. Yeah. It was like a tweet of Mr. Last like, I beat Lucas Reed at bowling. And I'm like, yeah, no. Every single time I say this, like, we need to go bowling.
And next we have the senior dancer, Amanda Mulligan, escorted by Kim Gerard and Sarah Mulligan. And last, but certainly not least, Ava Santucci, escorted by Joe and Karen Santucci.
Okay, guys, they just finished up.
Congratulate all three, and then after that, say, please join us at halftime as we will commemorate our 2024 Marching Red Devils part of the wall.
And at this time, I'd like to congratulate all three programs, the football, cheer, and dance teams, on their senior night commemoration. And please join us during halftime for the commemoration ceremony of our marching Red Devil seniors.
Wait, what parking lot? It's in the fountain lot. Okay. Thank you.
And if you're the owner of a blue Mercedes with the license plate K17UBB, please go to the fountain lot and move your car as it is blocking other spectators during today's event. Once again, if you have a blue Mercedes and you are parked in the fountain lot with the license plate K17UBB, please attend to your car and move it as it is blocking other spectators. Thank you.
This is like a 50-foot cable. Is it on that other headphone?
It's a Thursday night here at Stewart Field. The Thursday night lights. We got Central football coming your way, and it's the battle of the Red Devils. The Hunterdon Central Red Devils take on the Ridge Red Devils in an anticipated matchup. Central coming into this game 4-2, Ridge coming in 4-1. I'm Brad Romano alongside Lucas Reed once again. It's Central versus Ridge in the battle of the Red Devils. It's senior night tonight as well. Shout out to all the seniors a part of tonight. Lucas, this should be an interesting game because Central's coming off a big win against East Brunswick 28-8. However, this Ridge team is a much more skilled team.
Yeah, Hunterdon Central 4-2 on the year. Ridge is 4-1. Pretty similar record so far. Last game, Hunterdon Central beat East Brunswick 28-8. Chella had 196 passing yards, which is really good. Vlies had 117 rushing yards, and Mongo had a 48-yard receiving touchdown. James Mongo, the big highlight reel player out there right now, getting touchdowns almost every game this year. Great player out there, and other players such as Nick Vasquez, a junior starting wide receiver with 335 receiving yards. Definitely the players to look out for, and including that defensive line. Hunterdon Central has many aspects that can give us the win here tonight, but Ridge, that run-heavy team. Am I right, Brad?
Yeah, very run-heavy team, very run-heavy Ridge is. And, you look at a team like Ridge, and you're like, well, if they're only running, how are they winning? Because no one can stop them. You got guys like Ryan Turner and Joseph Daknowitz, as well as Aiden Steiglitz, who are just phenomenal players for this Ridge team, and it's hard to stop them. Now, Central has the D-line for it. However, they are too short. Obviously, Tyler Suck's been out for the year. A.J. Mello is not playing tonight. So there's a big gap. However, Kyle Etier is back. He was not playing against East Brunswick, so that's good to have him back. And yeah, so Vasquez should be really good. Vasquez and Mongo, that wide receiver duo, is going to be a big factor. Valise as well. Giovanni Valise, a guy that is a phenomenal running back, but is doing everything on the field as well. If Rich can't stop Valise, it's going to be tough. We've seen Valise be stopped before, though, so it'll be interesting to see how that Rich defense can do against him. And this Rich defense is extremely good. Their line is very good. Jacob Giordano, Nate Engdahl, both really good guys. So Valise against the Ridge D line is also going to be a really good test. Out now comes the Central Red Devils team. Once again, it's a pink out senior night. A very big game for this Red Devils team. They're 4-2 coming in. Coming off a win against East Brunswick on a 2-game win streak with Union as well. The last time these two faced off against each other, Ridge won 41-13. That was last year on September 22nd. Ridge is 5-0 against Central in the last 5 meetings. A win here for Hunterdon Central against Ridge would be absolutely huge. Out comes the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. See Collier leading the pack. And Lucas, you go back to that Ridge game last year, and it was a game where at halftime it looked like it was really close between Central and Ridge. Fast forward to the second half, Ridge runs away with it 41-13, and that's something we've seen with Central in a couple games, especially last year. They did fix the problem that season, but the thing with Central is if they start off hot against Ridge, they have to keep that momentum going into the second half because Ridge is not going to go down.
Yeah, that's the big word, momentum. Hunterdon Central needs to keep momentum going down the field and overall. They need to keep touchdowns. They need to keep moving down the field as much as possible. Momentum is the big word here tonight, Brad.
Yeah, momentum for sure is the big night here tonight, as the captains of each team will be coming out shortly. You see the captains for Ridge are out there right now. The captains for Central, you got Tyler Suck, Matt Smith, Quentin Fisher, Kyle Etier, all captains for this Red Devils team. And 3 of those captains for Central being linemen just shows how big of a deal this line is for Central. It's the thing that's kept this team intact. We go back to that East Brunswick game, 2 stops on 4th and goal. You go back to the first quarter of the Central East Brunswick game. East Brunswick took up the entire first half. Couldn't even get a touchdown because of the pressure coming from the Central D line. On top of that, they were down 3 linemen in that game. So that just shows the depth of how deep this offensive line is for Central.
Yeah, Hunterdon Central lost a couple defenders out there so far this season, Tyler Sook including, and a couple players have emerged in their spot, including number 76, Preston Shemansky, the junior, with 4 sacks, 5 solo tackles, and 13 total tackles. And let's not forget Jesus Vargas with 1 sack, 25 solo tackles, and 34 total tackles. These guys stepping up, taking the big guy's spot, and playing the best game that they can play out there for this Red Devils defense.
Yeah, Jesus Vargas, a big guy. The linebackers had 25 tackles on the year. He's a guy that you'll just see everywhere on the field. As the coin toss just went on, and now we're going to toss it down to Coach.
So, Coach Ransone, what's your game plan for going up against the 4-1 Ridge Red Devils?
I mean, they're tough. They do a great job of creating extra gaps. At the end of the day, the key is being disciplined against them. They're very good at what they do. I think schematically we have the right plan in place. Now it's about us playing very disciplined football and not allowing them to dictate the game.
Love to hear it. Back to you.
Good job, Mike Race, with Coach Ransone back up here for the Battle of the Red Devils, Central versus Ridge. So once again, Central 4-2, 0-2 in the Big Central American Silver. Ridge is 4-1, 3-0 in the Big Central American Silver. Now, an interesting fact about this game. Before we get to that, national anthem. after the national anthem. Good job by the Central Marching Band, who will be here for halftime for senior night. But as I was saying, this interesting fact about the game, you go back, Central Phillipsburg was a tough loss for us, 35-0. Ridge beat Phillipsburg. So Ridge beats Phillipsburg, a team that we lost very big by. That just shows a lot about this Ridge team. However, we do have the home field. We did not have the home field advantage against Phillipsburg, but it's going to be interesting. As well, barring a home playoff game, this is the last home game for the Red Devils of the season. Once again, barring anything in the playoffs, this will be the final home game. So you definitely want to go out on a win against Ridge.
A lot of energy here tonight. It's pink out, senior night. Everybody in the crowd is hyped up. A lot of pink around. You can see it almost everywhere. All the players' socks have pink on their socks. And you have the marching band all pinked out. Everyone here pinked out. Everyone in this game, not just the players. Everyone is in this game ready to get the energy up, ready to get this win here tonight.
So Ridge will start off with it. Central will have it at halftime. The kicker, Leo Pediagua, will kick it off. Looks like number 32, Michael Luzzi's out there to return for Ridge. Kickoff getting ready. Paniagua on it. And we're up. Senior night battle of the Red Devils, Central versus Ridge. And the ball goes out. So out comes the Ridge offense led by quarterback number 9, Connor McLaughlin. 568 yards, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And like we said, Lucas, this Ridge offense, very run-heavy. You got to expect a lot of runs.
Yeah, Connor McLaughlin has 568 passing yards compared to Andrew Cella, who has 851 yards on the Red Devils half. Ryan Turner, Aiden Stieglitz, and Joseph Docnowitz are the big players out there for the Ridge Red Devils, big running backs, ready to run the ball, big run-heavy team out there.
So the first play coming up for Ridge. McLaughlin, the quarterback. And they're going to motion receivers a little closer. Motions the other receiver back. It's going to be a handoff here by Ridge. And it's going to get past multiple defenders and goes down. Good job by number 33, Ryan Turner. Turner coming into this game, 36 carries, 460 yards, 6 touchdowns. But that's not it. 12 catches, 350 yards, 6 touchdowns. But that's not it. 19 tackles, 1 forced fumble, and a pick 6. This guy's the valise of Central. This guy's everywhere on the field. It's going to be hard to stop him.
Yeah, Brad, we were looking over notes a little while earlier, and we looked at the stats for Ryan Turner out there, and we just gasped. We were like, our mouths dropped to the floor. He is a big player out there. 6 receiving touchdowns and 6 rushing touchdowns.
2nd and 4 now, ball in the 41. Handoff once again. And not going to get anything there. Kyle Terre on the tackle. And a big 3rd down here for the Red Devils. 3rd down already. That's what you want if you're Hunterdon Central. This D-line is going to be very crucial. It's been crucial all season, but Ridge's O-line is very good. But our Central's D-line is also very good. It's a good matchup for both teams. It's 3rd and 3, only a yard gain there for the running back of Ridge. See Etier, Edwin Sanchez, Quinn Fisher on the D-line, all for Hunterdon Central. Valise and Vargas are the linebackers. They switch Preston Szymanski and Etier to the sides. 3rd and 3 here. It's a pass, and that's going to be caught for a first down. Who else but Ryan Turner on the first down catch, and that has Ridge move the chains. First down. Goes out of bounds, so 10:29 still on the clock. It's already a catch and a handoff for number 33. And that would have been huge for Hunterdon Central to get 3 and out on the first play against a team like Ridge. Could have had a lot of momentum, but a good short pass there. Schemed really well. 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line now. It's going to be a pass again. McLaughlin. Deep shot here. Oh, and it's going to be overthrown. That could have been very big for Ridge. That's Joseph Denkowitz on the catch there. That could not get it. Just a little too overthrown. Denkowitz, 21 carries, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns, as well as 4 catches 126 yards, a touchdown. Also has got 23 tackles and interception. So just like Ryan Turner, he's a dual threat guy that's also on defense. Once again, that could have been a very good play. Just a little overthrown there by McLaughlin. So 2nd and 10 now. Ball still in the 48. Turner's motioned. It's going to be a handoff here. Not going to get a lot there. And he's still going. Never mind. He's got plenty of room to run. Somehow gets out of the pile, and he's gone all the way for Ridge. And a touchdown that early. That's number 8, Aiden Steiglitz. I thought he was down and got out of the pile. Steiglitz on the touchdown. That's his 9th touchdown in just 6 games. And Ridge strikes early, and that's not what you want if you're Hunterdon Central, because this Ridge team's going to keep going.
I mean, Brad, we were looking down the field. We couldn't even tell anybody was still standing. Everybody looked down. I couldn't see the ball still in a player's arms. I thought the ball was still on the ground somewhere. That was amazing from Aiden Steiglitz. Again, 603 rushing yards. Make it another 40.
Yeah, great run by Steiglitz there. And the extra point here will make it a 7-0 lead. Extra point is up, and that is through. So very early into the game, a 7-0 lead for Ridge. Aiden Steiglitz on the huge run to make it a 7-0 game, and the Ridge Red Devils lead the Central Red Devils 7-0. And Lucas, Central needs to strike back, because I've been saying Ridge is not going to go away. They're not going to stop. This Central offense has to be lights out today.
And we said before the game they're a very run-heavy offense. Ryan Turner including, he had a couple good runs there in the first drive. And, of course, Aiden Steiglitz able to get all the way to the end zone with over 50 yards of running room. Hunterdon Central needs to step up here, especially with the passing with Andrew Chella.
Yeah, Andrew Chella, a good game against East Brunswick. Had that one pick. Besides that, was very good. Had a deep shot to Mongo and 2 good passes to Vasquez on their offensive drives against East Brunswick. However, like we've said, this is a very good Ridge defense, a very much more skilled Ridge defense. It's going to be much harder. They got big guys up in the front like Jacob Giordano and Nate Engdahl, so it's going to be tough. Giordano, 21 tackles, 2 sacks. Engdahl, 27 tackles, 1 sack. Anthony Valera also has 20 tackles and 1 sack. Multiple guys with multiple sacks. Nate Schneider, another big guy, 28 tackles, 1 sack. See all these linemen with over 20 tackles. Just shows how versatile they are. Kickoff here for Ridge.
And to kick for Basking Ridge, it's number 6, Sean Davis.
Central's going to catch the return. Still on his feet, goes down around the 30, and out comes the Central Red Devils offense, led out by quarterback number 9, Drew Chella. So he's down to 21. 10:06 left in this first quarter. Not that much time wasted for the Ridge Red Devils. So Central coming out. Obviously, you got Vasquez, you got Mongo. But keep an eye out for Giovanni Feliz as well. Very good running back. Played a good game against East Brunswick. No touchdowns, but a lot of yards. So 1st and 10 here, ball to 21. Receiver motion. They hand it off Feliz for the first play and gets a couple.
And it's a run up the middle.
And Feliz, when he runs the ball, usually gets a lot of those where he'll only get a couple yards, but he keeps continuously doing that. So you get first downs out of it, and it's hard for defenses to stop something like that. So a 3-yard gain here by Belize. Ball on the 26. It's a handoff to Belize once again. Belize gets past 1 defender, and once again gets a couple yards. So a 3rd down here for Central. We've seen Central's offense rely on Belize a lot. He gets a lot of handoffs in the game, but when Central knows they have to pass, the passing offense opens up. We'll see if it does on this 3rd down early on.
Andrew Chella with 851 passing yards coming into this game, and that's quite a lot, Brad, but you don't see a lot of throwing from him. He usually throws it really deep down the field other than those short passes.
3rd and 2, big play here. They're going to hand off to Feliz once again. Can Feliz get enough? It looks like he won't. Looks like looks like the refs are debating, and it's going to be a first down. So barely gets the first down, Giovanni Valise, and that's what I've been saying. Valise is not getting a big game, but he's getting enough, and they continuously do that, and that's a first down for the Red Devils. Good job by Valise. So a new set of downs now after a crucial third down. It's 1st and 10 with the ball in the 34-yard line now. Cella first pass attempt drops back. And that's not going to be good. It looks like it was intended for Devin Marrero, but a bit of a miscommunication between him and Cella results in a second down. So it looks like Marrero was running out to the field, going to come back in, but when Cella threw it, Marrero wasn't running back in, or maybe that was a miscommunication just between the entire team. So 2nd and 10 now for the Red Devils. It's a handoff to Valise, and he's only going to get a couple. So 3rd down.
It's good for a short Hunterdon Central game.
Getting about 2 yards for Valise. So you've only seen the one pass attempt. It was incomplete. Got to think they're going to go back there. The Valise run, not a lot.
As you've said many times before, Brad, Valise is not getting a lot of yards. You wonder if he's going to go back to the Valise run. Coach Ransone, Cella has that arm, but will he get it down the field, able to get that first down?
3rd and 7 now. Cella's going to fake the handoff. Pass was intended for Mongo, and it's picked off by Ridge. What a interception by the Red Devils. You didn't think that was really going to be you thought that was just going to be an incomplete pass. The pass was intended for Mongo. The ball was that close to touching the ground, and it's a pick by Ridge.
That looked like Matthew Bober, number 5, out there for Ridge. That was a deflected pass there from Cella. Cella threw right into triple coverage there. Not the best throw for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. Ridge Red Devils back with the ball, and a scary situation here for the Red Devils with Ridge around the 50-yard line.
Yeah, and that's Cella's 6th interception on the year. Just unfortunate. The ball was that close to hitting the ground, but Bober comes up with it. It's now 1st and 10. Ball in the 48. The 48-yard line was where Ridge scored their touchdown last time. Turner's motion. It's going to be a handoff to him. And a great tackle there by Kali Ter. Right there to stop it. Gets past the D lineman. Sees Turner coming his way. And a stoppage and a loss of yardage. 2nd and 11 now. And they're going to need him to come up big. That's a big guy that you want back. Obviously, like we said, to not play in the East Brunswick game, you want to have him for a game like this against Ridge.
It's a 1-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 11 at the host Red Devil 49.
2nd and 11, loss of 1 on the run. It's going to be a fake handoff here. Pass is going to be caught by Ryan Turner, and Ryan Turner's moving, keeping it on, staying on his feet, and gets the first down, staying in bounds after missing multiple tackles. Finally goes out, but Turner gets the first down. You see when they fake that run, the amount of linemen they have just blocking for McLaughlin just allows so many receivers to open up, and Turner gets that first down.
Turner is such a weapon out there. Hunterdon Central still having trouble defending Turner. He was in double coverage, able to make that grab there. Turner is the big weapon out there for the Ridge Red Devils.
Yeah, big play by Turner once again. Has catches and handoffs here. 6:57 now. The ball's in the 20 after the first down gain from Turner. It's a handoff here. Getting past multiple defenders, and that's going to be a first down once again. That's Joseph Dagnowitz on the first, and Ridge just keeps moving. No, it's a gain of 9, so it's going to be just short, actually. Either way, a great run. Nope, that is a first down. So Joseph Dagnowitz on the first down run. And the chains keep moving. They cannot stop this run, Hunterdon Central. And like we said, if you can't stop the Ridge run, it's going to be impossible. Because the Ridge run has been winning Ridge these games. It's the main reason they're 4-1. Ball on the 6-yard line now. It's 1st and goal They're going to hand it off here. And it's going to go in for the Ridge touchdown, the second of the game. Aiden Steiglitz on the touchdown. That's his second touchdown of the game, and he has 10 touchdowns in 6 games, Lucas.
I mean, we're not even 9 minutes into this game. Hunterdon Central already struggling with the run game. Another run there for a touchdown. Hunterdon Central needs to get the run locked in here.
Yeah, Steiglitz on 2 runs, had that really long run in the first part of the Ridge offensive drive. Second Ridge offensive drive, gets another rushing touchdown. It's now a 13-0 lead. Extra point makes it 14-0. There's still 6:09 left in this first quarter. Extra point by Ridge is up and good. So a 14-0 lead by Ridge after 2 runs by Steiglitz. And Central coming back on offense. You definitely want to respond back because with the chance of Ridge going up 21-0, you got to score a touchdown here.
Ridge has 3 running back weapons, Aiden Steiglitz, Ryan Turner, and Joseph Dochnowitz. I mean, they're the biggest guys out there. They have lots and lots of rushing yards, and all of these guys can catch. They have over 100 receiving yards each. And, of course, if the running game slows down, then they can just switch back to number 9, Connor McLaughlin, their quarterback, who has 568 passing yards coming into this game. Ridge has tons of weapons out there. Really hard to stop. Red Devils down 14-0 right now.
Ridge will kick it off here after the touchdowns. Go up 14-0. Steiglitz with both. Kickoff up by Ridge. Return here for Central. And look at this, some room to run for Central here. And it's going to get stopped there. That was number 4, Tyler Farley. Farley had some room to run. A good return nonetheless. And hopefully that can bring some momentum for the Red Devils offense, once again led by Drew Cella. So here out comes the Red Devils offense. 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter. The ball's on the 34-yard line.
Drive for the host Red Devils. It's Chella at quarterback, beginning at the 39, 34.
Chella hands it off to Valise. Valise still on his feet and gets a couple of yards. Good job by Valise. Stay on his feet. Looks like he was going to get tackled, but goes down for a gain of 2, 3, 4. Second and 6, so gain of 4 for Valise. And what could have been only a gain of 2.
Hunterdon Central probably going to go back to Valise a lot more. Andrew Chella already a pick after 2 throwing attempts already. Not looking good for Chella. Needs to work on the throwing game a little bit more. Maybe open that up later.
Chella drops back. It's a deep shot pass here, and it was going to be caught, but incomplete there. And that was intended for Mongo once again. So there's 2 intended passes for Mongo. The first one obviously led to being a pick, and that one could have been caught, but just great coverage by Ridge. Aggressive coverage leads to a drop, and that's 3rd and 6 now. It could have been a first down. Alex Kagan, number 8, coming in on this play. Mongo, 435 yards, 6 touchdowns, 24 catches. Vasquez, 18 catches for 355 yards and 6 touchdowns. Chella's going to drop back, 3rd and 6. Pass attempt is an interception. It was intended for Mongo, but too high. And Ridge gets the interception, and they're going to go right back. That's 2 picks for Chella. That's 7 on the year now, and just not good for the Red Devils offense. Everything that you wanted to go for Central is not going their way.
That pass it looked like it was intended for Mongo, but way too high, the pass from Chella. Ridge Red Devils are moved all the way up to about the 34-yard line now after Hunterdon Central had a great return, moving them all the way down to the 40.
Yeah. And just not what you want if you're Hunterdon Central. Now Ridge, 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line, which is amazing field position for Ridge. And if they can keep running the ball down Central, could get ugly. So 1st and 10, ball to 34, 5:12 left in the first quarter. Fakes the handoff. McLaughlin has plenty of time to throw, and that pass is caught for a first down. Number 2, Joseph Dagnowitz gets the first down for Ridge for more field position and moves the chains. Dagnowitz having a great game so far. Has had a couple runs and a lot of good receiving catches here.
And Brad, Ridge so far hasn't had an incomplete pass, and they've only gotten a loss of yardage one time, and it was only for a couple. Hunterdon Central's defense struggling here so far. Yeah, definitely. Ridge off. It's more just Ridge's offense being so talented. Handoff here to Stieglitz. Already has 2 touchdowns on the game, and he's going to get another one. No, it looks like one ref's holding up the touchdown. The other ref does, and that's 3 touchdowns for Aiden Stieglitz in just the first quarter. That is 11 touchdowns in 6 games. Lucas, Central cannot stop Stieglitz. Stieglitz coming into this game, 603 rushing yards, already over 50, 70 maybe. Stieglitz, big weapon out there, 3 touchdowns on the day, and we're not even done with the first quarter yet, Brad. Yeah, and, you know, one player having 3 touchdowns in a quarter is obviously not good for the opposing team. It's already 21-0 in the first quarter. Central needs to figure out how to stop this run immediately. Extra point makes it 21-0. It's a 20-0 lead at the moment. Looks like it's going to be a 2-point conversion instead. It's an interesting lineup here. We'll see what Ridge does. This will make it 22-0. And the pass is incomplete. Good coverage there by number 19, 400 Central Casey Kingsley. The pass was intended for number 40, Greg Brown. Had the ball in his hands, but a good deflection by Casey Kingsley. That was an interesting formation for a 2-point conversion. That would have made it 22-0, but it's 20-0 now, Ridge instead. So 4:29 left to play in the first quarter. Out comes Central's offense once again. Kickoff still needs to be played here. But Lucas, what do you think Central needs to do? Because, you know, being down 20-0 in the first quarter is obviously not what you want. What does Central's offense need to do, and what do they need to figure out? Well, what can't they do? Hunterdon Central's offense struggling so far. Already 2 picks there for Cella. Cella needs to work on his short passing. He's been passing too far downfield already through 2 interceptions, leading to more touchdowns from that Ridge run game. Hunterdon Central needs to work on that offensive line as well. They need to give Cella more time in the pocket because Cella is just having too much pressure back there and not able to take his time with his throwing. So 4:29 this first quarter, the kickoff for Ridge once again. Kickoff's up. Almost dropped. It was dropped on the kickoff. Luckily, they recover it. Looks like it hit his helmet. However, Central does have it, so their offense stays on. Cella and the Red Devils offense come back out. See this Ridge D-line just so impressive. Number 56, Nate Egdale, you see right there. You also see number 67, Anthony Villagra, 2 guys we talked about earlier in this game that are so critical of that Ridge D-line, just being able to create so much pressure. Cella hands it off to Valise. Valise spin move past 1 and a gain for a couple here. It's the run by Giovanni Valise. It's now 4:15. Clock still ticking, left to go. It's a gain of only 1 for Valise. And Ridge just seems to be stuffing that run game, Lucas. And, you know, obviously, you stuff a run game, you got to try to open up the pass game, but it's just not really working either.
However, maybe Central has something schemed to play here that can allow them to get a first down. So 3:15 now left. Ball in the 32. They fake the handoff and they toss it here. Couldn't see the number, but it is a receiver. Gain for a couple. They fake the handoff, toss it to the receiver. And it looks like that was Vasquez. Yeah, that was Nick Vasquez, number 13. They fake the handoff to Belize. Toss it right to Vasquez for a gain of a couple. Interesting play call there. So 3rd and 4 now for Central. 3rd and short. Got to get something here. Chella drops back. Pass here, caught by Mongo for the Red Devils' first down. James Mongo on the grab. His first catch was intended for a couple. That's the first completion. And that's the first down on offense, the second first down on offense for the Red Devils.
Maybe a little spark here. Mongo with a great grab there. Maybe Chella can open up his passing game a little bit more. Valise not getting a lot of yards out of the run game, but still moving it downfield. No negative yardage yet.
Yeah, first down gain, and it looks like... Yeah, it looks like there was a penalty, and it looks like it's on Ridge. Ridge backing up even more than they got, so obviously Central going to accept the penalty. It's a 15-yard gain. That's big for Hunterdon Central. Central needs to capitalize here. They need points, whether it's a field goal, or excuse me, whether it's a field goal, whether if it's a touchdown, 2-point conversion. They need something on the board, being down 20-0 in the first quarter. Vasquez motioned to our left. Chella drops back. And he's going to get sacked by that Ridge D-line. That was number 66, Andrew Danowitz, on the D-line for Ridge. That's his first sack of the year for Ridge. No, first sack of the year for Danowitz. And now a loss of 6 on that sack, 2nd and 16.
Chella had just no time in the pocket there. He had maybe a split second, but nobody was open in time. Ridge's defense got to him real quick there.
2nd and 16 now. Chella's going to drop back to screen pass to Mongo. Mongo gets past 1, only a gain of a couple there.
Mongo will gain about 3 on the play. It's a 3rd down.
So Mongo on the screen pass. It's a gain of 3. 3rd and 13 now. Still a long way to go for the Red Devils. 2 minutes now left to play in this first quarter. Longer first quarter than usual. So huge 3rd down for both teams. Central needs something here. Cello's going to drop back, has big pressure on him, and he just has no choice but to throw that ball away. The Ridge D line is coming up huge for them, and that's a 4th down. There is a penalty marker down on the floor, though.
That'll probably be intentional grounding there for Chella.
Yeah, it looked like Cello was just already down, but he threw it too late. No, intentional grounding. If you throw that when you're being taken on the ground, that will be a penalty, and that's going to back up Central even more on this punt, which will allow Ridge to maybe get really good field position here.
Yeah, Hunterdon Central. James Mongo had a great receiving catch back there, and they were able to move up because of the penalty, and Ridge's defense just moved them back farther and farther, and we're back where we started and punting now.
So it's 4th and 22 now. It would have been 4th and 13, 4th and 16 where it was. Valise is the punter. Almost blocked, gets it up. And Ridge is going to return this punt here. Bober avoids a tackle but goes down. And Ridge's offense comes back out with a minute and 31 left. Lucas, they've scored every single time on offense. If they score again on offense, that is a huge problem, as if they already don't have a big enough problem.
Look for Ridge to go back to their run game. They're going to go back to Ryan Turner and Aiden Stieglitz. Stieglitz, we've said it many times, 3 touchdowns already on the day, lots and lots of rushing yards. Stieglitz, Hunterdon Central needs to keep their eye on him, but don't take their eyes off of Ryan Turner, because Ryan Turner is nonstop out there and moving down the field for them as well.
And it's so hard because, you know, they want to keep their attention on Stieglitz, but if you keep your attention on Stieglitz, Turner has it. You keep your attention off Turner, Stieglitz will have it. So you just shows how many versatile players that Ridge has on this offense. He schemes so well. They're going to fake the handoff on one side. Turner's going to get it, and he is going to get the first down. Ryan Turner having a great game, and Ridge will move the chains. That was Ryan Turner on the run. Turner and Stieglitz just such a great running back duo. And like we've said, it's just been all runs for Ridge. They've been passing a little bit, but it's all been short passes. The one pass was short, but it allowed a big gain. So 1st and 10, the ball in the 46. After the first down by Ryan Turner. It's going to be a pass here. Oh, wow, look at this. That's going to be a big loss for Ridge. So McLaughlin had it. He was under a big pressure. He tried to hand it off to his player, but when he did, he got hit really hard, so the ball went out. Luckily, Ridge picked it up.
That's a loss of it. Looks about 8 yards. That's big for the Red Devils defense, showing that they're here with those many players that are out, including Tyler Sook. That's big for these subs going in.
Yeah, big loss. Just a crucial mistake by Ridge. So 2nd and 18. Clock is still ticking. 40 seconds left in this first quarter. Turner's motion. And it's going to be handed off to Turner. Turner has great blocking. Bursts through so many defenders. That would usually be a first down, but it's not because of the loss of yardage there. However, it's a 3rd down and short. We'll see if Ridge gets off a play here. If not, that will do it for the first quarter. And it looks like Ridge is not going to get a play off, so that's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. And it's safe to say that Ridge looked absolutely incredible. Stieglitz, 3 touchdowns in just 1 quarter. Central trying to strike back, just can't. At the end of the first, it's 20-0 Ridge. So we're back here for the second quarter. If you are just tuning in, it's senior night for Central, the battle of the Red Devils, and Ridge is currently up by a lot, 20-0. Aiden Stieglitz, number 8, 3 touchdowns in just 1 quarter. However, right now it is 3rd and 5 with the ball in the 49 for Ridge. They're going to fake the handoff here. It's going to be a deep shot, and it's caught with plenty of room to run. Ridge is going to go all the way for the touchdown. Joseph Dankowitz on the grab, and a 26-0 lead for Ridge. Ridge just keeps going. This offense looks absolutely electric, Lucas.
I mean, it's not even Hunterdon Central defense being slow. It's that Ridge offense. They are nonstop with the run game, with the pass game. Great pass there from, of course, the Ridge quarterback, Connor McLaughlin. Another one for him. We saw Aiden Stieglitz 3 touchdowns already, and we saw a passing touchdown there from McLaughlin, changing things up for Ridge.
That's Jankowicz's second grab on the receiving game. He's also a great rusher, a dual threat. The extra point here will make it 27-0. Kick is up, and it's through. So 27-0 Ridge. The first play of the second quarter is a Ridge touchdown. Lucas, 27-0. Ridge is up, and we will be right back.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great one.
And we're back here. Good job by the Nets team. A 27-0 lead for Ridge. The first play of the second quarter was a complete pass to Joseph Dankiewicz, which allowed for a touchdown. Now Central's offense will be coming back onto the field. Kickoff's up for Ridge. Going to be called here for a return. And look at this, another good return here by Tyler Farley. Two good returns already, but let's see if Central can do anything with that return on the offense.
Hunterdon Central so far in this game, in case you're just tuning in, they started with Valise getting a couple yards off of him, maybe 2 or 3 each play. They had one great catch off of Mongo, but other than that, 2 interceptions from Cella. Not a lot from him so far. Hunterdon Central needs to get the throwing game back into it and maybe get some more yards from Valise.
Yeah, not a lot of completions in the passing game. He had that one Mongo first down. Besides that, he had that screen pass, but not a lot here for Central. See what they can do. The ball's in the 44 after a good return by Farley. It's a handoff to Valise. Valise is going to get stuffed. Multiple Ridge defenders there, bringing him down. If he did gain a yard, it wasn't a lot. It's going to be second down for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. And that's not going to be a gain at all. 2nd and 10, gets stuffed there. Only about a minute gone by in this first quarter. Cella hands it off to Valise. Valise gets past some defenders, and a great run by Giovanni Valise. His best run of the game so far is a first down for the Red Devils. Good first down by Valise, and that's the first big run we've seen out of him.
And that's all you can ask from Valise, is to move the ball down the field, maybe get a first down or 2. Great run there from Valise.
So 1st and 10, the ball's in the 38 now after the Valise first down on the run. Hand off to Valise once again. Valise gained for a couple. Good run by Valise, and Valise keeps it moving.
It's good for a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Good run by Valise. 10-yard run, about a 10-yard, 11-yard run, and now a 5-yard run. So Valise doing a good job overall. Second and 5, almost 10 minutes left to go. Valise, another handoff, does not get anything there. Might not get a gain there. Third down now with 10 minutes left to go in this second quarter. It's hard to think that only 2 minutes have gone by because we've already seen so much action in the second quarter. But now a 3rd and 5 Central at the 3rd and 4, both the 37-yard line. Cella is going to fake the handoff to Valise, and it was intended for Vasquez, but the pass just not accurate enough. But that's just because of that Ridge D-line coming right to Cella. And it'll be interesting to see if they stay on the field here, the Central offense. And it looks like they're going to stay on the field, and makes sense. You're down 27-0 in the second quarter. You got to get something here. Going forward on 4th down is definitely the right call. They're going to hand it off on a screen to Vasquez. Can Vasquez get enough? He's getting pushed. Can he get it? And it will be good for a Central first down. So an interesting play call there. It's sort of a toss screen to Vasquez, but he gets it through. Vasquez, first down.
Hunterdon Central moving it down the field slowly but surely. That's all you can ask from the team out there. Chella needs to start throwing the ball a little bit more. That one throw that he threw off to Vasquez, that was almost perfect, just a little bit too soon.
1st and 10, ball at the 31-yard line now. It's a toss to Valise. Valise gets past one. Good juke move there. In a pile now, and it's going to go down. Short gain there for second down. 2nd and 8. And we've seen Valise be in these piles. You want to go back to the Bridgewater game. He was in a pile of people, gets out of it, and gets the touchdown. So Valise is definitely an aggressive runner that can get the job done in types of situations like that. Clock's still ticking, about 8:30 left in the second quarter. They're going to motion Mongo to our left. Cella's going to drop back. It's a deep shot here for Vasquez. And that's no good. Good coverage there by who else but Ryan Turner for a third down. Ryan Turner was just on offense doing all types of runs and passes, and now he's playing cornerback, Lucas.
That was a deep shot from Cella. That's exactly what you want to see. You want to see those deep shots. Just fantastic defense by none other than, of course, Ryan Turner, the guy that can do it all, including being a running back and D-back.
So 3rd and 8, that was a deep shot to Vasquez. That would have been Vasquez's 7th touchdown on the year. Has 6 already, 6 in 6 games. Cella, screen pass to Vasquez. That's what got him the first down last time. And it looks like Vasquez is going to be just short. So just short Vasquez. You have to think Central's going to go for it again. Yeah, definitely Central's going to go for this again. Oh, it is the first down.
Correct. That appears to be Hunterdon Central. First down.
Yes, that is a first down for Hunterdon Central. So another great play by Vasquez. These screen plays have seemed to be working in Central's favor. They've got first downs on both of them twice. And maybe that's something that Ridge is not going to stop. If Ridge can't stop that, you got to keep doing that because maybe that's the one thing that can get Central back into this game. 1st and 10, ball on the 21. Cella's pass to Vasquez is caught. What a great grab by Vasquez. Hit very hard after the catch and was able to hang on to that. And Central's got a little something going thanks to Vasquez. It is now a 1st and goal for the Red Devils.
Very aggressive defense there from Ryan Turner. Hit him hard from the back. Vasquez just knows that he has to hold on to the ball at all costs. Held on to the ball real tight there.
Cella hands it off to Valise. Valise trying to get it, and he's going to go down just short, but moves the chains more. And Central looking to get their first touchdown of the game. They are rolling on the offense after the first down from Vasquez. And they're keeping it going. 2nd and 4, it's handed off to Valise once again, and Valise not going to get it. So 3rd and goal now. Maybe Central creates a short screen pass. The screen pass has been working. So 3rd and 3 now for Central. Third and 3, 6:20. It's 3rd and goal for the Red Devils. Cella's going to look to our right. Pass here is intercepted, but there is a penalty on the floor that might be on Ryan Turner. He did have the pick, but he was really in front of Vasquez. That could be on Ridge. However, as it stands right now, that is a Ryan Turner interception. That would be terrible if it goes for Ridge.
And the penalty marker is for defensive pass interference.
Yeah, that's pass interference. I was going to say Turner was right in front of Vasquez on that pick. And as a defensive back, you cannot be standing in front of someone like that. So that's going to be a flag on Ridge. So it'll still be 3rd and goal. That would have been a Ryan Turner pick, but Central will stay on. Oh, no, it's 1st and goal now. 1st and goal because of the penalty. It looks like they're going to try to tush push with Cella. No, it's not. They had a fake skeeved way for Cella, and they handed off to Valise, but Ridge read that.
Ridge will make the stop on the play. It'll be a loss of about 3 yards for the host Red Devils.
Looks like right now Ridge Central staying on the offense. Yes, that's a 4th and goal. So that's a 4th and goal for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. They try to come up with that trick play, and they are going to go for it here to make it a 27-6 game. It's a screen pass here. I'm not sure who that was tossed to, but they're not going to get it. This is shades of Central East Brunswick. However, this time Central's on the offensive side. So many opportunities for Hunterdon Central to get that touchdown, but they don't. So, yeah, Central had that pick, Ryan Turner on the pick, but it was a penalty. Allowed Central to get one more play in. Could not get it. 4th and goal, and they don't get it. So a huge stop for Ridge. Already being up 27-0. They don't allow any more points. It still stands. However, now Ridge is in field position where perhaps Central could get a safety.
Yeah, and key player out there, of course, none other than Ryan Turner. Ryan Turner playing great defense out there, especially against Vasquez. Just really aggressive defense, able to pop the ball out a couple times. Just a really, really great defensive player out there for Ridge.
5:25 still left to play. It's plenty of time for Ridge. They have the whole field to go. It's a handoff here and a big tackle there by Kyle Etier. Does not get a lot there, Ridge. And that's second and long. Only a gain of 1, so 2nd and 9. The ball in the 6. 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Looks like a gain of none, actually. 2nd and 10. Dankowitz was motioned. It's a handoff for Ridge and only gets a couple there. That's number 44, Nick Fennig. Nick Fennig, 18 tackles, a sack, and fumble recovery. Great on the defensive side and can also play the offense. So gain of a lot, actually. 3rd and 2, so it's a 3rd and short, and we've seen Ridge thrive in these short situations where they can do these screen passes or just simply hand it off. Ball in the 11. 3rd down, Ridge. It's a pass attempt, and Turner catches it. And can't get past the tackle, but it's a 1st down. Ryan Turner moves the chains. So now a 1st down, not what you want if you're Hunterdon Central. You had Ridge in a position where maybe you can get a safety or really good field position after a potential punt. That does not happen, though. 1st and 10. The ball's in the 23-yard line now for the Ridge Red Devils. So 1st and 10 now, 3:20 about left. Dankowitz is motion, and they hand it off to him. Had that last touchdown for Ridge, and he gets the 1st down. Dankowitz on the screen run gets the 1st down, 2 first downs in a row for the Ridge Red Devils, and they keep going. So another 1st down for Ridge, and Lucas, at this point, if you're Hunterdon Central, they have the ball at half. You just don't want to allow anything else. It's already 27-0. To allow another touchdown or a field goal would just not be ideal.
Yeah, Hunterdon Central struggling on defense, but it's not even that. It's Ridge's offense. They're moving down the field very, very quickly. A lot of momentum from that Ridge offense.
It's going to be a pass attempt here from McLaughlin. McLaughlin finds Steiglet has 3 touchdowns in this game, gained for a couple. Steiglet's down at around the 41. Yeah, has 3 touchdowns already. You don't want him to get 4 in just 2 quarters. So 2nd and 3, good gain by Stieglitz. Looks like a timeout is going to be called. Looks like Rich called that, and we will be right back. We're back here, 2:13. It was a timeout from Ridge. Ridge has it, 2nd and 3. The ball on the 41-yard line, up 27-0. It's senior night for Central if you're just tuning in. It's the Battle of the Red Devils. So Ridge will have it now, 2nd and 3. Pass here is caught, no one near him, and that's a first down. That's number 7. Ryan Swan has 19 tackles on the defensive side, and that was perfectly schemed by Ridge because no one was near Swan, and that allows for a first down. Goes out of bounds. The clock stops with 2:07. So Ridge keeping the drive going after the Swan first down. It was a 2nd and 3, now 1st and 10. Ball in the 46. McLaughlin going to drop back, and that pass is caught by Dankowitz. Dankowitz gets past the defender, and that's another first down for the Ridge Red Devils. 1 touchdown by Dankowitz, and that is a first down. And now 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left of this second quarter. Once again, Central is trying to not allow another touchdown. They thankfully have the ball at the half. Ball in the 34. Swan's motion. McLaughlin drops back. It's a deep shot here to Swan. And that's going to be a flag penalty. As it stands right now, it's an incomplete pass, but that penalty could result in Ridge going up forward.
And that looked like obviously pass interference there from the Red Devils. Just able to topple that looked like Swan out there. Topple Swan and just not the best play there for the Red Devils, resulting in a pass interference.
Yeah, that's pass interference. Casey Kingsley, I believe, was on that, trying to cover Swan. Swan had a good look. Kingsley was on him, but just can't be all over the receiver. And now Ridge has even better field position on the 19 now.
Call for the 50-50 raffle if any of you are feeling lucky this evening.
And it looks like Danko is that no, that's that's Stieglitz with it. It looks like Stieglitz. I believe McLaughlin just fell down. It looks like a trick play with Stieglitz either way, and Stieglitz gets another first down. And Ridge is just moving and moving and moving, and there's nothing that Central can seem to do to stop it. First and goal on the 8-yard line for Ridge. It's a handoff here to Stieglitz. Stieglitz, 4 touchdowns in 2 quarters. Stieglitz is having the game of his life. That is now 12 touchdowns on the year, and 4 of those are coming into this game. Stieglitz gets another one, 33-0 Ridge, and the second quarter is not done yet. What a game for Stieglitz. I mean, it's the game for Stieglitz. This 4 touchdowns in 2 quarters, it can't get much better than that. The extra point here makes it 34-0 with just over a minute left. Extra point up and good right down the middle. And there is a penalty on the floor. 2 penalties now.
Extra point is good by the Ridge Red Devils, but there is a penalty marker out on the field.
2 refs both throwing a penalty. We'll see what the call is here. The extra point right now went through and is good. Not sure what the penalty is. Did not see what happened.
Saw 2 flags out there, Brad. The second one was really late.
Yeah. Could be unnecessary roughness due to how late it was thrown. And it's going to be on Central. And the other flag is going to be on Ridge. So flags on both, but they're both reset. Neither flag going to go in. They both reset them. Not sure what the exact flag was. However, neither of them will have an effect. However, it does look like... Yeah, it looks like they're going to redo the extra point. So both flags result in a replay of the extra point. So it is still 33-0. The extra point will make it 34-0.
There's 2 penalties, 1 per team. They both offset. It's a replay of the extra point.
Yeah, so replay of the extra point. The first one went through. Once again, 33-0. This would make it 34-0. So we're awaiting the extra point here. Once again, Central 4-2, Ridge 4-1. Ridge is coming off a win against Union, 49-7. Central coming off a win against East Brunswick, 28-8. The last time these two teams played each other was September 22nd, 2023, with Ridge coming out on top, 41-13. Ridge has won the last 5 meetings out of the teams.
Pretty sure they usually do.
Okay, good.
They got their own World War.
Yeah, I think it's Tim.
Yeah.
So now the extra point here for Ridge. It was replayed. It is replayed now. Extra point. Once again up and through. So a 34-0 lead now for Ridge. Central has a minute and 5 to work with on offense to try to get something before the second half. You have to think of Central. They know they have the ball at the third quarter, so we'll see if they try to do anything here. They are down 34-0, so you obviously maybe they do want to try here and get something.
Hunterdon Central so far struggling on offense. That Ridge defensive line is really getting to Cella, really getting to him quickly. Cella not having a lot of time in the pocket, maybe a couple passes completed, but nothing that resulted in anything. Central last drive had a great opportunity to score, but it was a replica of that East Brunswick game when Central was just able to stop East Brunswick at the 1-yard line. It's a replica, but in the opposite direction.
They drop. Tyler Farley drops it. Thankfully, picks it back up. So now a minute and 2. Out comes Central's offense. They were on 4th and goal not too long ago, but they didn't get anything.
Second half, 35 points is
And Brad, remember, Hunterdon Central lost to Phillipsburg early in the season. They lost 35-0. We're at 34-0, and we're not even at halftime yet.
Yeah, just not what you want if you're Hunterdon Central. I mean, this Ridge offense and defense has just been absolutely electric. Both sides of the ball have worked in everything Ridge has wanted it to be. Cella hands it off to Valise. Valise, a gain of only a couple. Second and short. Looks like Central's not really hurrying up. They have the ball at the half. So we'll see if they want anything to go here. So it's a loss of 1.
No, that's good. You sure? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Nope.
We could partner up.
30 seconds. I believe that was a run to Belize. Doesn't get anything. We'll see if they pull out one more play here to end the half. Final 10 seconds. It looks like Central will try to get a playoff here. This would most likely be the last play of the second quarter. It's going to be a toss to Valise. And Valise loses the ball. It looks like Central recovers it either way. That's going to be the end of the second quarter, and that's going to do it. So at halftime, the Battle of the Red Devils on senior night. Ridge has looked electric on both sides of the ball. Steiglitz, 4 touchdowns in 2 quarters, 34-0 Ridge. We'll be back to you with second half coverage here on HCTV.
History was made on October the 10th, 1976, when the New York Giants officially opened their spectacular new stadium. The soaring concrete and steel structure, only 6.5 miles from the heart of mid-Manhattan, is considered by the Giants to be the finest football facility in the world. A record home crowd gathered for the stadium's inaugural. 76,042 fans enjoyed the official opening day ceremonies.
and gentlemen, at this time we would like to recognize the senior members of the Marching Red Devils Marching Band. The Marching Red Devil seniors have been on a journey with us, some for 1 year, but for many to 2, 3, or 4 years. We've done competitions, football games, parades, pep rallies, trips to Florida, an upcoming trip to California. We've had a wonderful musical journey together. So we want to take this opportunity to thank those students that are going to be moving on next year, and also to thank their parents for their support within the MRD. Seniors, when we call your name, please step out and turn and face your family. Jack Byer, escorted by mother Wendy Byer. Elle Bischoff, escorted by parents Shelley and David. Micah Das, escorted by father Vivek, brother Millen, brother Nihir, brother Stephen. Also participating virtually is Micah's mother Aparna. Raghav Dutt, escorted by mother Vaishali, father Gian, and sister Shiloh. Georgia Cookson, escorted by parents Jennifer. Cam Ebright, escorted by mother Shelley and brother Ryan. Julia Barasek, escorted by mother Monica, father Robert, sister Alexa, brother Daniel. Ryan Jenkinson, escorted by mother Tracy and father Henry. Garrett Krieger, escorted by mother Mary Lafourie and John Krieger. Kara Nazareth, escorted by mother Dawn and father Anthony. Dean Majeski, escorted by mother Susan, father Bobby. Ryan Miller, escorted by father Matt, mother Heidi, and sister Haley. Vivian Patel, escorted by mother Minal, father Jagdish, and sister Shrina. David Patel, escorted by mother Yvonne, father Jayesh, and brother Rayan. Mason Quintard, escorted by mother Allison and father Todd. Aurelia Savick, escorted by mother Benita, father Marco, and sister Anastasia. Arden Salami, escorted by host parents Leah and Dave Johnson. Ian Whites, escorted by mother Jody Whites and father Jonathan. And Kelsey Wright, escorted by mother Karen Wright, father Derek Wright, and brother Brody. So at this point, we ask our seniors to do a salute to their parents. Detail, present, arms. Detail, order, arms. Thank you so much. MRD seniors, you may now join your band. Parents may vacate the field to watch the halftime show. Thank you. And at the same token, while we start to bid our farewell to our seniors, we also take this opportunity this day to invite in our incoming new members, potential new members to the Marching Red Devils, our 8th graders from all 4 sending districts who are here today to join us in a little bit of Louie. So we're going to ask our 8th graders on the track here to go in and find your section. All right? to our new 8th grade members, soon to be hopefully MRD freshmen. We may now, incoming freshmen, we may now vacate the field, come to the track. And we'll now set the opening of the show. The Marching Red Devils 2024 Fall Halftime Show is Mixed Emotions. Tomorrow, the MRD will be performing as the final exhibition band at the MetLife Woodward Muster event taking place Saturday. Taking place on the Stadium. Followed by a competition next Saturday at Hillsborough High School, and then state U.S. Championship through 5A at Franklin High School. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Ryan Miller and Harold Bischoff. Drum majors, is your band ready? Hunterdon Central, you may take the field in exhibition.
And joining us here on the halftime show of the Red Devils game against Ridge, Red Devils senior Matt Smith. Matt, it's the last go-round, maybe the last time on Stewart Field. What has the experience been like for you playing for the Red Devils?
I mean, it's been great, you know, being a part of the team, being a part of our community. It's everything I could want for a football team, and just every day going out there with, you know, the guys, my friends, and just working hard and being together is just great.
It's been a bit of an up and down ride, 2 wins followed by 2 losses, followed now by 2 wins. How much more confident are you guys coming off the wins? I mean, it sounds kind of obvious, but what kind of confidence does that build?
Yeah, I mean, winning games, you know we can get it done, and every time we win, we just know we can play that much better every time. And we just got to keep stacking wins and just keep going as we enter the playoffs.
Matt, it's a unique time in life here playing football for Central. What do you think you're going to remember most when all is said and done about the time playing football for the Red Devils?
I think I'm going to remember, you know, the people that I've met here, you know, coaches, players alike, you know, even the trainer, Miss Daly, just the people and the relationships I built with them throughout the time here.
There is something to be said for being a Hunterdon Central Red Devil. What's that like?
Yeah, it's just being a part of the community, you know, the whole school, everyone has your back, and it's a great place to be.
That was Red Devils senior Matt Smith. Stay tuned for second half action.
So I'm here with Kendra DeLiberto, senior dance captain. Kendra, how does it feel to be a part of the HC community for the past 4 years?
Being a part of the HC community for the past 4 years has been amazing. I've met so many of my best friends, and especially coming into the school as a freshman, I felt so welcomed by everyone, and it's just crazy to me that I'm a senior already.
And how does being a part of the dance team, and especially captain, impact your leadership here?
Being a captain for the past 2 years on dance team has been amazing. I love leading my teammates alongside of my co-captains and my coach, and I just love being able to help the team to succeed.
Thanks so much, Kendra. Back to you.
And we're back here for the second half. Once again, it's the Battle of the Red Devils, Hunterdon Central versus Ridge. It's senior night, pink out for the student section. And in the first half, we saw dominance from Ridge. It was just all Ridge on both sides of the ball. They just have it figured out. More specifically, Aiden Steiglitz, 11 touchdowns on the year. 12 touchdowns on the year. 4 of them are from this game. He is having the game of his life, Lucas.
Yeah, Hunterdon Central, they're not doing all that hot, but it's not even that. It's Ridge. It is all Ridge in the first half. You can't stop looking at all those players out there. They are nonstop moving it down the field. I mean, their run game is just nonstop. They have fantastic quarterbacks, including, you have Ryan Turner. He's been on the defensive half and offensive half for the Red Devils of Ridge. Nonstop Ridge all game. Here we go again.
So kickoff from Ridge. Like you said, Ryan Turner's been having a good game. Central will return it. Tyler Farley's had a couple good returns today. He's still on his feet. And still on his feet. Look at Tyler Farley having a great game today despite the Ridge lead. Has had a lot of good kickoff returns. So, Ridge is actually going... Central starting off with it on the offensive side. Drew Chella, the quarterback. So we saw Central's offense have one really good offensive drive where we have had screen passes to Vasquez. They got it on 4th and goal, and unfortunately they could not get anything. You're down 34-0 in the third quarter. You got to hurry up. You got to get a lot of 3-and-outs on defense. You got to be quick on the offense. It's going to be very hard, but it's not over till it's over. So Central on the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Chella's going to hand it off. It's a toss to Valise. Valise gets past the defender and another, and a gain of a little bit for Giovanni Valise. So a short gain there for Valise. It's 2nd and short. Looks like it's 2nd and 6.
And it's 2nd and 6 for this host Red Devil team.
So a 4-yard run by Giovanni Valise. And they're going to hand it off to Valise once again. Valise on the run, a gain of a couple there too, so it's going to be 3rd and short. And Central's pass game has not really worked out a lot. It's really been all screen passes. When Chella actually tries to throw down deep, it's been very hard for Central to get anything. So we'll see what they can do here on the first 3rd down of the third quarter.
Yeah, 2 interceptions for Chella in the first quarter.
Yeah, 2 interceptions for Chella in the first quarter. Just not a good passing performance for him today. It's going to be a handoff to Valise once again. He's going to go down. The clock is going to be running for the entire second half because of the lead Ridge has. So it's 4th and 2 after the Valise run. And it looks like Central's not going to go for it here. A little bit surprising in my opinion because you're down 34-0. But they are going to punt it here. So the Giovanni Valise, the punter for Hunterdon Central. And it looks like a penalty is thrown. And it looks like it's going to be on Ridge, actually. And it looks like Ridge was offsides on the play. Yep, and that is a first down for Hunterdon Central after the penalty from Ridge. So Central will get more time here on this offensive drive.
Obviously can't complain. Central getting the ball back. That's what we need. We need more time with the ball during the second half.
It's going to be a handoff to Valise once again, and Valise has room to run. Gets past multiple defenders, and a great run there by Giovanni Valise. And that will be a first down for Hunterdon Central, and Central will keep the chains moving. They're still going to be going. Here comes Valise. Valise not going to get enough. Ridge's D-line right there and stuffs him. So that's 2nd down now for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils.
Ridge obviously knows that Central is just going to keep passing it off to Valise. We need to keep more time off of the clock. Central wants to move it downfield as consistently as possible, and the best way to do that is Valise. Ridge is going to apply pressure to Valise and try to get him down as quickly as possible.
2nd and 13 now. That was a loss of 3 on the run. It's a handoff. That's Jaden Kazi on the run now. Kazi only gets a couple. Lee's not in for that play.
And that's a run by Hunterdon Central, Jaden Kazi.
So Kazi only gets a couple, and that will set up 3rd and 14 now. So that was a loss of 1, actually, from Kazi. Ball's on the 45 now. The clock still going for Hunterdon Central. Third and 14, 6:50 left in this third quarter. They're going to fake the handoff. Chella's got a deep shot. Vasquez catches it. What a grab by Nick Vasquez. And that is a first down for Hunterdon Central right over the DB. The DB was number 2, Joseph Dankowitz. Great catch by Vasquez over Dankowitz. And Central will move the chains. First down here for Hunterdon Central.
That's the best receiving catch there we've seen all game. Longest throw from Chella so far in this game. A great grab there from Vasquez. Great way to start off this second half of the game.
So now clock's still going. Central trying to get on the board here. First down after the Vasquez catch. Screen pass to Mongo. Mongo gets past a defender but can't get a lot there. So that's second down now. Mongo on the catch.
It's good for a short gain. It's 2nd and 7. Ball at the 13.
So 2-yard gain by Mongo. 2nd and 8. Handoff to Valise. Valise gets past 1. Can't get a lot. He's still on his feet, though, but he will go down. So now 3rd down for the Red Devils after the Valise handoff.
Gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Third and 7 now for Hunterdon Central. Chella pass here. Oh, and he had Devin Marrero wide open, but the pass was deflected. That could have been a touchdown for Hunterdon Central. Devin Marrero had a good route there. Could have had a look for a touchdown, but the deflection leads to 4th and 7 for Hunterdon Central. Just unfortunate there because I had a good look, but 4th and 7 now. Central going for it, the ball on the 11-yard line. Chella's going to fake the handoff pass here. It's caught for the touchdown. What a grab for Hunterdon Central. And that's James Mongo on the grab for the touchdown. What a game for James Mongo. Multiple catches and now a touchdown. That's 7 touchdowns on the year for James Mongo.
What a catch there from James Mongo. Put this man on Sports Center. That was a catch way above the receiver. Not all that great of a that was a fantastic catch, just not great of an angle from Mongo, just able to get all the way up there, bring that ball in for Central, make it a 7-34 game, able to get the Red Devils on the board.
Yeah, Central not out of it yet. And the extra point is blocked. Wow, so the touchdown by Mongo, and now it was blocked, so 34-6. And we are going to take it down to the field.
I'm here with Anna Claire St. John, who's a part of the cheer team. Anna Claire, how does it feel to be a part of the HC community for the past 4 years?
It feels really great. I've found more than just friends, and like they're basically like my family, so it's really great.
How has HC Cheer prepared you in the future with leadership skills and communication skills?
HC Cheer has taught me to be a leader. It's also taught me time management, how to get my homework done and get to practice on time, and also how to support not just my program, but all the other programs by coming to games and cheering for them.
Awesome. Thank you. Back to you.
And we're back here from the sideline interview. So it's 34-6. Central just scored a touchdown. James Mongo on the grab. The extra point was blocked. So Central gets on the board. Ridge still up, 34-6. Central will kick it off here. 4:04 left in the third quarter.
Hunterdon Central was able to get some points on the board, but in fact, they spent most of the quarter just trying to get it down the field, Brad. A lot of time spent, not a lot of time left in the game. Will they be able to move the ball down the field more quickly and get some more points on the board?
So the kick's up from Paniagua. Ridge will return it. And they're just going to kneel it. So Ridge's offense comes back out, led by Connor McLaughlin, the quarterback, number 9. Of course, Aiden Steiglitz, 12 TDs on the game. He's got 4 touchdowns in this game. So 1st and 10 with the ball on the 25-yard line. McLaughlin looks to a right, goes to the left. It's a screen pass here, and look at the amount of room Ridge has. Gonna go long distance here, and it's gonna go down for the first down. Number 88, Jason Wachowski on the catch. A great grab by Wachowski. Basically goes more than half the field, and a great first down by Ridge to keep them moving.
Ridge again with a big play there, moving down the field very quickly, spending a lot of time on the clock. A lot less time for the Red Devils of Hunterdon Central.
Yeah, great catch by Jason Wachowski's first of the game. McLaughlin faked out the defense, looked to his right, and then right to the left. A screen play. Had the whole defense faked out, which allowed Wachowski to have a lot of field room to run. So 1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line now. It's a handoff here. Gain of a couple there. That was number 8, Aiden Steiglitz. And that's a first down, actually, once again. So a great run by Steiglitz, just having the game of his life. Minute and 30 left to play in this third quarter. And no, it's going to be just short, actually. So 2nd down. Refs move it back. 2nd and 1. So a 9-yard run by Steiglitz. Ball to 26 instead, 2nd and 1. McLaughlin, his pass is all dropped. That was Jason Wachowski, who just had that huge first down, drops the pass. So now it's 3rd and 1 here for the Ridge Red Devils. So once again, it's a running clock. So after the drop pass, the clock still runs. 40 seconds going. It's going to be a hand to Steiglitz. Steiglitz gets past one, gets past another, still on his feet, and finally goes down. And that is a first down for Steiglitz. And that will be a first down for the Ridge Red Devils. We'll see if they get a playoff before the end of the third quarter.
It's a Ridge first down.
And it looks like they're not going to. So that's going to do it for the end of the third quarter. Central gets on the board with the James Mongo touchdown, but unfortunately an incomplete extra point. Ridge now in touchdown territory. At the end, it's Ridge 34, Central 6. Stay tuned.
It's already on.
Ridge up at 34 versus 100 Central 6.
Where's he going?
I don't know. He has to go take care of something. He said if we want to interview anybody else, we can.
There's a slight problem.
Yeah, dance.
When they're doing better.
And we're back here for the fourth quarter. At the end of the third, at the start of the fourth, Ridge leads 34-6. Central had a James Mongo touchdown, and the extra point was blocked. So it is 34-6. Once again, it is a running clock now. The clock will continue. And Ridge is currently in great position here for another touchdown. They have been moving the chains here. Big play by Jason Watrowski to set them up for where they are. McLaughlin is going to hand it off here. Swan gets a couple and goes down for a second down.
That's good for a gain of about 7.
Ryan Swan, 19 tackles coming into the game on the defensive side. A really good unit on the defense and can also run it. Second and 4 now for Ridge. So a 6-yard run by Swan. McLaughlin goes to our right now, goes to his left, has pressure, gets the pass off in time, and number 16 for Ridge has some room and doesn't get it, but a great play by David Hamilton, number 23. Had 23 tackles and 1 sack going into this game. Good play by David Hamilton to be a first and goal, and a great play by McLaughlin under pressure. 2 Red Devils there. Flips his whole entire body to get the pass off. So at the 6-yard line now is Ridge. Ridge looking to add on and get another touchdown here. It's going to be a toss here to Steiglitz, looking for his 5th touchdown of the game, and he will get it. Aiden Steiglitz, 5 touchdowns in this game, 13 touchdowns on this season. It could not get much better than this for Steiglitz, Lucas.
Yeah, Steiglitz, he's just been nonstop all game. He's been out there. He's been almost every single handoff from McLaughlin. He's had the ball almost the whole game. Am I right, Brad?
Yeah, I mean, this has just been an all-time performance from Steiglitz. 5 touchdowns in one game is always impressive. And out comes the extra points. Again, he's 46 Ridge now. Extra point is good. And we will be back.
So I'm here with Alana Mejias, who is a part of the dance team. Alana, how has being a part of the dance team shaped you as a person?
I mean, it's really helped with like teamwork and just figuring out like how to like explore the dynamics within others, and also like kind of just like as a person, it's just helped me like get out of my shell and just like learn how to do a lot of public speaking, because in dance, you know, you always have to like talk about your routine to others, and like in awards, like you always kind of have to give like a little speech about what you do, but it's just helped like a lot with teamwork and just like how to explore your team dynamic, because it is a team sport at the end of the day. Like you just gotta know how to work with one another.
That's awesome. Back to you.
And we're back here. Great interview by Grace, and it is 9:40 left in the quarter. Ridge just scored, made it 41-6. Aiden Steiglitz, 5th touchdown of the game. And last year when these two played, the final score was 41-13, and if Central can score, it could be a repeat.
Hunterdon Central just happy to get some points on the board. A shutout would not be ideal here, but 41-6, it's not the worst against Ridge. We knew coming into this, Ridge is a great competition.
Kickoff's up, return here from Farley's. Had a lot of good returns today. Goes down at about the 28. So out comes Central's offense. Scored on the last drive with James Mongo. Extra point was blocked. And Central trying to score once again. And it looks like a timeout was called. Well, it looks like there wasn't a timeout call. I think Central was just talking things over. So Central, yeah, just talking things over. No timeout was called. 9 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Central trying to get another touchdown here. It's a handoff to Valise. Valise gets past one defender and a good run there for a gain of a couple.
It's a gain of about 7 yards. We'll bring them to 2nd and 3.
So 2nd and 3. It's a 7-yard run by Giovanni Valise. Cella drops back. Deep shot here. And Marrero's got it. He's got plenty of room to run. Devin Marrero is all the way for a Hunterdon Central Red Devils touchdown. The first touchdown of the season for Devin Marrero. And Central is on the board once again. A deep shot connecting. And that's the second passing touchdown of the game for Drew Cella.
Devin Marrero, great grab there, but what a throw from Cella. I mean, from about 50 yards out, he was way down the field. Marrero, great eye there, great catch there, and was able to bring it into the end zone for another touchdown for Central, 2 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, great play there by Central. That's 14 passing touchdowns on the year now for Cella. He's a 14-7 ratio now, and here will be the extra point. Extra point attempt is good. So 41-13. That was the score of last year's game, and we will be right back. And we're back here. 41-13. Devin Marrero just scored a touchdown. Deep shot from Cella. So now Central will kick it off. 8 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter.
Currently an exact replica of last year's score against Ridge, 41-13. Still 8 minutes left in the game, so Central could still score a couple more.
And it's a touchback here on the kickoff, so Ridge's offense will come back out. Last time Ridge was on the field, Steiglitz got his 5th touchdown of the game. So Ridge will be at the 20-yard line, and a touchback is at the 20 in high school. 7 minutes left to play in this fourth quarter. And it looks like because of the running clock, Ridge just going to time the clock down. They have the lead, just chew the clock. So first and 10, ball at the 20. 6:40 now left to play in the fourth quarter. And it looks like it is a new quarterback, yeah. See the number, it's Sawyer Paul, number 12, hands it off to number 21, Robert Savastano. But Sawyer Paul, number 12, the quarterback is in. Robert Savastano, number 21, on the carry. So it looks like Ridge is having their backups play now. Have the big lead, want to see what the younger guys can do in a varsity game. That was a loss of 4, Savastano. As Ridge, once again, just seeming to chew the clock down.
And last drive we saw, Brad, that they took the running back Ryan Turner out and put in the secondary, and he did really well. Ridge's secondary is doing a fantastic job. Was able to score a touchdown last drive. May be able to do it again here with 5:45 left in the fourth quarter.
Ball in the 16 now, was on the 20. Paul hands it off, and that'll be a gain for a couple. Can't see. So a run there for Ridge. It's a gain of a couple. Now 3rd and 9, and the ball on the 21-yard line. Looks like that run will not get them enough. Just short of the first down, so Ridge. No, looks like actually it will be a first down on that run. So a first down for Ridge will keep it moving on the run. So Ridge will keep going. Four minutes left to play now. Ridge first down, ball in the 30. It's a handoff to number 44, Nick Fennig. Fennig on defense has 18 tackles, a sack, and fumble recovery.
We've noticed a lot in this game that a lot of running backs and a lot of receivers on Ridge's side are also defensive backs and defensive linemen. Everybody can play every position, it seems like, on Ridge, and they can all play it really well.
Mm-hmm. So 2nd and 2 now, with about 3:15 left to play in the game. Paul's going to hand it off, and it looks like that will be a first for the Ridge Red Devils. No, he's just shy, so it will be 3rd and short for the Ridge Red Devils. 3rd and 1 now for Ridge. It looks like they have switched the call to a first down. So the call stands as a first down for Ridge. It's a handoff here to number 20. That is C.J. Griffith on the run.
And another run by the Ridge Red Devils. It's good for a gain of about 9 yards. It's 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9, 2nd and 1 for Ridge. Once again, Ridge just chewing the clock. About a minute and 50. 2nd and 1, ball to 49. It's a handoff once again, and that is a first down. Number 20, C.J. Griffith. It's now a minute and 20 left. First and 10, ball in the 45. And yeah, it looks like McLaughlin's just going to kneel it out and let the clock chew down. We'll see if they get another kneel off here. And just complete dominance from Ridge. You know, a big game for Ridge. Aiden Steiglitz, 13 TDs on the season. 5 of them have came from this game. A great game from him. The Ridge defensive line doing a great job creating pressure for Drew Chella and Ridge's running back core. Outside of Steiglitz, he got guys like Joseph Denkowitz, who also had a receiving touchdown. Ryan Turner, an absolutely phenomenal player, was in the receiving and run game. All these guys for Ridge have done a phenomenal job. McLaughlin going to take a kneel once again. That's for Hunterdon Central. They have 2 more road games on the season. As it stands, this is the last home game, barring anything from the playoffs. Final 20 seconds here as both teams lining up in motion. And as the clock ticks, that's going to do it. The Ridge Red Devils win the Battle of the Red Devils. And the score from last season, 41-13. Aiden Steiglitz, 5 TDs. McLaughlin having a great game. Ridge advances to 5-1, 4-0. Big Central American Silver, Hunterdon Central 4-3, 0-3 Big Central American Silver. Stay tuned for more on HGTV. Thank you for watching.